People hate the meta in Destiny 2. They despise it. If you use, like, Mida Multi-Tool, Last Hope, Uriel's Gift, anything in a video on YouTube, and people see that, they're like, oh my fucking god, kill yourself, you meta piece of shit! They get so salty because of the meta, but there's a big, dirty, fatal flaw about the meta that people really tend to ignore. The argument is, you only use like 5 different guns, you know? I only died to 5 different guns. Uriel's Gift, Mida Multi-Tool, Last Hope. There's like 2, 3, 4 weapons that everyone's using every single game. I'm sick of it. Well, unfortunately, it's never gonna go away. While these weapons may be strong, and they might be the meta right now, the second they nerf it, there's going to be another batch of 4 or 5 weapons that everyone uses. And then you nerf those, and there's another batch of 4 or 5 weapons that everyone uses because it's human nature. People start talking about what the best weapons are. You notice in the left-hand corner, died to Mananana SR4, whatever that scout rifle is. And you die to it again, Mananana SR4, Mananana SR4. I hate the Mananana SR4 because it's OP and it's broken, and that's the only thing I died to. It's a natural progression. People are going to keep using those weapons that are good. They're going to keep having success, so they use it more and more and more, and you die to it more and more and more, and then you start realizing, oh my gosh, the Mananana SR4 is such a meta piece of junk. Everyone's freaking out about it. Everyone's complaining about it. Everyone says, nerf the Mananana SR4, and then they do, and then all of a sudden it's the Jokakaku, or whatever the gun might be. I'm just making up names here, but you're always going to see it. And so the more you complain about it and rage about it and refuse to use those meta weapons, the further behind you're going to put yourself in PvP. Because if you're actively choosing to use a worse weapon, then you're actively choosing to lose more engagements than you win and get even more frustrated. I'd recognize that it might be boring using the same weapons all the time, and I do recommend using different weapons. But if you are using those different weapons and you're losing engagements, you can't really complain, you can't really rage about it, because you're actively choosing to use something that's weaker than the meta. There's always going to be a meta. It might rotate, it might change, but there's always going to be a meta. So if you complain about it, you rage about it, you're not doing yourself a favor, you're not doing the team a favor. I feel like I've made this video like 400 times, but people still seem to come into my videos raging. Why are you using the Mida Multi-Tool? Because it's good! Because it kills people effectively. That's why. And you should be using stuff like that too. Am I an advocate for the meta? Absolutely. I would never recommend you don't use the meta, because you're actively choosing to lose. You're saying, I'm just going to use this terrible auto rifle instead of this Uriel's Gift. I'm just going to use this terrible sidearm instead of the Last Hope. And that's fine. If you don't care about your stats, you don't care about winning, you just want to have fun and that's fun for you, do it. But you can't then complain about the meta, because you're actively choosing not to use the meta. And the meta is there because it's the best. And everyone uses the best. And if you don't use the best, then you're the odd one out here. So, stop being a fucking crybaby. Okay? That's it. That's my little rant. The meta is the meta because it's the meta. And people are going to gravitate to it no matter what you do, no matter what you change. It's always going to happen. It happens in RuneScape, it happens in Destiny, it happens in NHL 2005 when you decide to pick San Jose because they have the best overall score. Well, San Jose is not even your favorite team. Why are you playing San Jose, you piece of shit?